Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. His offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes... He has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
The Vols will hustle to the line. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line, and the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Wolfpack offense comes out, and they'll go on the attack for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys at the leads. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Finds his man. It's Rogers. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yards.
Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
NC State on the move, set up with another first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Whew, his freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. And the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. On the run, it's Sampson. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up. Off play action. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Vols line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Concepcion. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
To throw, it's Bailey. Quickly complete. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now on 1st down from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
On the run, it's Waters. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. And it's caught! Touchdown, NC State! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. To the air, it's Iamaleava. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates it.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. On the return, it's Concepcion. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Might as well give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just, boom, put it on the line, it's really nice to have.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Caught in the backfield, it's Waters. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Caught over the middle. It's Waters. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. They'll try to move the chains on 4th down. NC State comes to the line. He's got it, and they convert. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Quarterback empties his backfield. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds a man on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Volunteers want to move quickly. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Moving out of the pocket. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Uncorks it. He caught it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. First and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the air, it's Iamaleava. He's got it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Let it bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the Vols want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. On the ground, it's Waters. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. NC State. First and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points.
The expressway is wide open. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And this Big Orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, and Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, and their offenses have been so hard to stop.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On the move, it's Concepcion. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete. Had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback.
He uncorks one deep. He caught it.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome.
To the end zone, and it is picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Line gets set, 1st down. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Sampson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. Catch in the middle, it's Thornton. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting to his progression.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. To the air, it's Ncaa. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
And the Volunteers are on the move. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Caught in the backfield, it's Sampson.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there?
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. Fires on the move. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Vols with the 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He wants it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They think there's room to run to the right here. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Looking for room, it's Waters. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Direct snap. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be the freshman able to get home with the sack. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. Yeah.